What's up, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ethan and Tigron. Today we got no cam today because I actually just got in here. I gotta turn my sound down too because I don't even have my headphones on, because this is a shadow arena. This is the first time I've ever gone into one of these, and right as I was sitting at the starting line I was thinking I should probably be recording this. And the way that these work is you end up crafting yourself a shadow key. It costs quite a bit of resources, and you get the resources from grinding dungeons, etc, etc. I ended up gaining myself a shadow key, and then you have to find further than that. You have to find yourself a shadow key. Let's just call it a shadow dungeon. Let's just, for the sake of, I don't know what it's actually called, but it is a towering, beautiful darkness thingamabob that you put your shadow key into, and then it throws you into here. And this is an arena where we're going to be facing various amounts of enemies. We got quite a bit of people here, surprisingly too, because they're actually, it was originally just me and one other guy, and then he was like, yeah, we should probably be waiting for more people, and well, there you go. So really cool. Oh my goodness, that guy's a neon dragon. That's fantastic. Okay, and it looks like, did we win? Oh, I think that's it already. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Did we get all of our items? I think that's the point is, yeah, they only ever have like 2 items. So it doesn't look like we generated any good gear out of this, unfortunately. Is that really it? Is that all there is to this place? I want to get a cool screenshot of this though, that's for sure. My goodness gracious. Look at this. Shadow Arena. Bum 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 bum. And I can also, I'm going to see if I can do it right now. Hide player. Yeah, there it is. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So let's just bloop, and we get a little picture of our little dragon dude. Show player. And the chat is just filled up with all the other people that we're talking and stuff. Oop, there we go. Victory. Hello, where are we now? Ooh. Is this some afterwards area? It's got class changer. It's got another shadow lock. I see. So if we ended up having a second shadow key, I guess the point is that we could go into another shadow arena right off the hop, which it looks like this guy might already have a key and be waiting for it. So that would be really cool. I'm just going to hang. Is anyone close to making a key? Nah, I don't got one. I don't have enough for it. Let's see. No, I don't have it. Slash say I don't have any more, sorry. Now these items are pretty good as far as drops go. We just have like I've been doing like so many other dungeons and stuff like that, and finally have been able to start forging equipment that I've been able to get pretty good gear going. But otherwise, this one's okay. It's very weak compared to what we're using, though. And black seems to be one of the rarer materials, so that's really cool. The point of the Shadow Arena is that you always end up getting, as far as I know, I think it's red or higher. I think. And the real big thing is that you get 2 of them, because normally you don't really get 2 items at once. So, class changer. Uh-oh. I think we might be lagging out. Well, anyway, I guess while we're here, oh my goodness, how do we get out of here? Is there a way out? I don't get it. There's gotta be some secret way out. I'm just gonna plop down a portal, I guess, because I'm still kind of hesitant to just take off, because I wonder whether or not these guys have anything else going on for them, or if they're just kind of killing time and just hanging out here, you know? It looks like they are. Well, they're all trying to trade or something, but you know what? Bloop! I'm out of here. I don't care. Oh, great. So it ended up spouting the wrong, oh my goodness. How do we get out of here? I guess we have to, teleport to the hub world. I guess that's what's going on. Okay, bloop! There we go. Thankfully, due to all the recent patches and everything like that, the lag, or at least like every time I would teleport to the world hub and stuff like that, normally I would end up having to log out and log back in. So it's really nice that it's actually been working out. Also, I'd like to point out too that as far as today is concerned, like I haven't had that much time to play Trove as much as I had in the past. So this episode right now, like I actually was checking my uploads the other day, and I noticed, hey, you know, take that, that's my house, not yours. And I noticed, like, hey, you know what, it's like, it was Sunday and I didn't have a Trove episode. So then it was like, oh, I guess I gotta start recording this game some more because I didn't know that I was fresh out. Anyway, here is our beautiful house. I completely remodeled it into being, you know, an actual house. So really, really cool. I like it a lot better. I liked using the fence for the windows down the bottom floor anyway, and then just purple for the other windows. Then there's a glass window at the big top there. I changed our crystal, powering our base into a green one because I felt that it stood out a lot more compared to, like, we had a blue crystal up there and it kind of blended in with the sky. And then as far as the interior goes, over here, this is all of our compost. I'm trying to get into the gardening because I need some steed seeds so that we can get some mounts way later on in the game. Because let me see if I can show you all this. So right here on the mounts, there's Pember. And I've seen other people using this mount, and it is absolutely beautiful because it is a fire dog and has a fire trail behind it and everything. And I mean, you know me, I love it, like straight up. But it requires a Pem block. And then when I was further reading on online and stuff like that, Pem block is a drop. So hopefully we can end up coming across it, but otherwise it's good that we're preparing for it now because we need a lot of these primordial flames as well. And it's very, very tedious. As for this gardening, it's very annoying. I'm just kind of testing things out at first because the way that works is we put down the fertilizer, we have to wait an hour, and then we can get like a rich fertilizer or something like that. And that's what you need in order to make the steed seeds, which are required for every mount in the game pretty much, at least the ones that we can craft. It's too bad they didn't actually just have a mount like one of those cool mounts in the store here, but that's okay. We can still deal with the raptor right now. Raptor attack, raptor attack. Hello, Teddy. Also, yes, I didn't even realize about just showing the interior here of things that I changed out. Now, I've seen other people use this as their design. Really cool. We ended up getting these crafting recipes from the dragon dungeon biome type thing. Ooh, that might be changing into rich fertilizer. Then our first room, which isn't changed very much. It's changed enough though. Second floor, I've moved all of our portals and I'll show you where those are in a minute. And then on our third floor is just same old, not really anything. And then the top floor, of course, is now inside. So it's like an interior with staircases going up and out. And then, of course, once you get out of it, wow, is that some guy's house? Because that is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to check that out in a minute. And then, of course, when we climb all the way up to the top, we got the same old stuff that we always do, which is a cute little robot and a dragon that lit the fire to warm him up. He is a robot that gets cold. Is that someone else's cool house? Yeah, real neat, man. Real neat. Like, I love the different designs in this game that people have for their houses and stuff. This is absolutely awesome. As you can see here, these banners and stuff. I like how he has a closed door because he figures you're gonna get in anyway. Oh, and bars. Okay, so that's really cool too. Nice. Like, that's the thing that's always cool about seeing other people's places is you get a sneak peek of things that you can find. So this definitely would be a crafting recipe that we would end up getting later on. Now, this also right here, these roads are what you use your mags on. And right now for the Movember thing, I ended up getting a giant mustache mag. And as you can see, it's really cool. If you have the resources for it, it's fantastic because I'm not pressing anything. This is pretty much the equivalent to a mine cart. And really, really cool because it just like that, man. Like, that is so cool. These things are pretty useless otherwise, but I like how he's all like surfs up, you know? This guy's actually got much better crafting stuff than we do. But anyway, I wanted to show you the portal. The portal hub that I made, I ended up, like, this house was kind of very much inspired by, like, other people's builds that I saw. I'd seen a couple people that built houses like this, but I kind of wanted to make it my own, so it kind of does. I mean, this is pretty much the most buildy that you can get in Trove, like, other than seeing, like, you know, you gotta get really inventive because there aren't, like, there's only like the single blocks. It would be like building with Lego bricks and just the one brick, you know? Anyway, down here I ended up putting our portal hub, which I think looks really, really snazzy, really, really cool. I tried different colors all around here. I tried with the yellow, I tried with the green, and the blue overall felt the most calming when we were down here, because otherwise the yellow one was kind of like, rah, you know, get you all annoyed and stuff. And all these little white spots are going to be where we're going to have future portals. I don't think there's actually that many portals in the game, but it's cool. So starting area, like hub world starting area 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, Uber area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is actually where it's going to stop, and these are going to be 2 extras. So that actually works out just fine. I'm fine with that just being one single wall. But right now I am actually saving up to try and skip over, where is it, portals. So right now we can get Uber 2, but as you can see, like with the Infinium, we have 160 and we need 150, but the Uber 3 is only 200. So I figure I may as well just save up for that one. Technically, I could probably, like, we should probably just save for Uber 5, but the point of all these different dungeons and stuff, like, is that the drop rate is increased and you get like better rarity for items and stuff like that, or something. Like, also the enemies get stronger, so we could be leveling more, because otherwise leveling has been quite a grind with my character right now. Like, straight up, it has just been taking forever. But thankfully, I'm like, in this game, that's the thing that's so cool about it, is the level doesn't really matter as much, so I'm just kind of hanging out and doing stuff. Now this is really cool. I want to show this off because we finally can. So here's our beautiful weapon, which is a rainbow cerulean blah 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 blah. It is actually very, very powerful, but it's because we powered it up. So now you can right click. Also, that's a very big feature that they had in one of the minor updates, is you can right click instead of clicking and dragging like we were doing before. And then this is what flux comes into play. So flux is the stuff that we've been getting from fighting those big evil knights, also from breaking down your weapons. And what it does, as you can see, like, I can't really, because my mouse cursor isn't showing up in the recording, but as you can see, like, in the bottom middle there is actually, like, it's showing that for each time that we upgrade this thing, it's going to give us 8 more magic damage and 9 more to its maximum health. I've already done it quite a bit, because at first it was 5 flux per, and now it's actually all the way up to 55 per. So once it got to that amount, I kind of stopped using it, and, you know, I figured whatever, that's okay. And actually, this staff that we're using aesthetically right now was a black staff that was the most attack I've ever seen. It was 495, I think, and ours right now still isn't at 495, it's at 445. But I started forging this one up because that other staff that had a crap ton of attack didn't end up having this crazy amount of maximum health that it gives us. Also, there is rings in this game. I haven't really talked about any of this stuff, but yes, there are rings in the game, and they've been in for quite a little while now. And what they are is, in your professions now, you can start crafting, like, for rings and stuff like that. And it's really, really cool, because, like, it's just an extra inventory slot, and look at this, extra health and 2 to our jump. So that is actually fantastic. I absolutely love it. Also, I just want to, before we call today's episode, because I don't know I don't know how often we're going to end up getting to do Trove. Like, it may for a little bit stop being a daily series, just because I've been so swamped with work and stuff lately, like with recording and everything like that. Also, you'll have to excuse if you hear background noise right now. I'm sorry about that, but the heat's kind of coming on. I wasn't prepared for recording this at all. I'm actually playing the game muted with no sound whatsoever, because I don't even have my headphones in, because I just wanted to play it and show all the little updates and things, mainly because I wanted to show off the Shadow Arena, and I'm just getting a little overzealous right now. So here's all the things that I started setting up for the club. This is the Team Pixel Club. We got a community chest. It's pretty much all we got. Looks like other people are starting to put stuff in it, so that's really cool. Every time I end up having, like, spare items and stuff like that, I usually get rid of them. Like, this one we could probably get rid of, but it is level 10, and as far as I know, like, not many of the people that I have on my friends list and stuff are a high enough level to use any of that stuff yet. So usually I just break it down for flux. Flux is also really good because it's like a currency in the game. One of many, that is. Goodness gracious, I love that cute little cat on our head. So here's what I ended up building for the club world, just aesthetically, to kind of make this place a little bit more lively. I was talking with Polka Guy Sheeps a lot, and he was saying, like, oh, kind of like an Ewok village thing. And yes, that's exactly what I wanted to go for. So I ended up just putting, like, some very basic housing. You know, it goes to stairs here, blah blah blah. Then we can get to the tip top here. The main reason that I didn't really do that much building is because it takes a very long time to build anything in this game, because you can't actually, like, copy and paste or anything like that, unfortunately. And also, I was running out of blocks. But one thing that I will point out, to anyone running low on blocks, you can actually buy blocks from the store here, But don't bother with that, because if you have enough, like, it doesn't cost much to craft bombs. However, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start not crafting, or stop crafting bombs, because I need to save this primordial flame for when we can finally get that flame mount. But otherwise, you just craft a crap ton of bombs, and you go underground and just start bombing walls. Make sure that you're standing right at the edge of the wall, and then you can actually get like 70 blocks per explosion. So it's actually not that bad. Now this also, I was trying to experiment with the mag rail here, and there is also, like, that spot right there is a boost for the mag rail. So I can't really afford it right now just because the resources are so, like, crazy to make these roads. But otherwise, it would be awesome to actually have it, like, going all the way across here and stuff. All I really did was some basic stuff. Like, I ended up building this bridge, which took quite a long time. I put that water in there just for kicks, because if you have a sponge, you can. And then I just ended up going and making a tunnel over here, one house over here. That's pretty much all that's actually over here. And then you can get all the way up to the top here. And I kind of like this hedge maze type thing. Well, not hedge maze, but just the way that it's crafted. And I put this hub portal up here just for aesthetics sake. Then also down here, I think Sir Sleeps a Lot put that one down here. And then I ended up putting this tent down here just for kicks. A nice little meadow. Changed all the grass up, which it looks like I missed a spot. So let's fix that right there. But really, really cool. I love this game. I really, really do. I am so addicted to it. And then I also ended up putting this here so that... Oh my goodness, I'm too fast with the raptor. Ended up putting these here so that you can actually get back up to the tree rather than having to take the stairs. So very, very convenient. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get back to grinding. Hopefully I can get to a higher level today. And I'm going to have to try and do quite a bit of recording for Trove today. That's for sure, so that I can have more than just this one episode out this week. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm very thankful for the people that have been supporting me throughout this series and stuff like that. You know, I just gotta say it right here, right now, because I don't get to say it as often as I would like to. Also, just because you haven't seen it in my videos and stuff, I've actually been playing with a lot of people. I just haven't, like, actually gotten around to recording it, because usually it's very inconvenient time for me. And also, like, here's the thing is, I like to play Trove on my own time too, when there's a lot of noise in the background and I can't record. Like, even today's episode is gonna be a little bit noisier in the background just because of the inconvenience of when I had to start recording it, right? But my point is that just because you haven't seen me play with all these fine, beautiful people does not mean that I haven't actually been playing with anyone. That said, I hope that more people do get involved and get into this game and stuff like that. It is fantastic. It is beautiful. It is wonderful. It's also going to be adding a new class really soon, and just, my goodness, there's a lot to this end game too. I couldn't even get started on trying to explain this end game. But one big problem that I actually have with this game is when you're trying to add friends, you actually can't add them while they're offline. So that's very, very tedious. So that said, if you want to be, like, added or try to add me, just anytime you come on, try to add Antigrant, and I can do vice versa if I know what your username is. And other than that, there's not really much else we can do. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smack that like button, favorite, and subscribe to Team Pixel, and share, and whatever it is. I'm trying to get used to saying that now, because, you know, YouTube, right? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Sign off and stay epic, ladies and gentlemen. Believe in yourself.